Hello, welcome to enemy.com. I'm Jordan Bassett. We're here end of the road with Shane. We've got Charlie.
Hello.
We've got Josh.
Hi, I'm James Sedner.
Yeah.
And we've got Sean.
Hello.
So you guys just played at the Big Top. It was pretty intense. How was that for you?
I really enjoyed that. It was a good show.
It was a good show, yeah. We're all pretty tired. We just did a 19-hour journey yesterday and then had like a massive incident at like 5 in the morning, so...
An incident?
Yeah.
This
There was an assault.
Yeah,
An assault took place.
This middle-aged guy just assaulted like a load of us and our friends in the campsite.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That sounds
it was pretty
horrendous.
dark.
That
It
sounds-
was not expecting it to happen in this kind of festival.
Oh my god. What, here?
Yeah, end of the
Oh.
road.
Yeah, we were playing music and then he didn't take too kindly to it and so came over and was
Tried to
sort it
be,
out.
yeah.
But otherwise, it's a lovely festival and I've really enjoyed my time here.
It's a very genteel festival, normally.
Very genteel. Apart from the incident, obviously.
Really like the stage we played.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. There's like a big elephant attached to a balloon.
I was looking at
Really?
the
It was
whole
just, it was nice like playing during the day, but it like being dark in there.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
something
yeah.
horrible about playing like 2 in the afternoon and it's like really bright and just
Well, it was good because
does not suit our vibe.
yeah. Well, it was the sort of the place was about half full when he started, and it was absolutely packed by the end. Is that kind of a thing that you kind of want to come to these festivals and sort of win people over?
Yeah, but also like I think I was sort of telling everyone and stuff like that we're playing at 2:30. I only found out like 20 minutes before we were playing at 2, so that's like happens a lot. But yeah.
There are like posties at end of the road, people in sort of like full Royal Mail regalia, sort of cycling around, hand delivering post to people. It's incredibly cute.
Apart from
I've just had the postman deliver me a letter. So on the outside, dear Shane, I really hope your novelty never wears off. It's very nice. You can't even compare yourself to a crusty piece of shite hanging from Marky Smith's slender arse. Some would suggest it's time to call it a day. Give over.
RSVP, yes.
I mean, is that your first piece of hate mail?
that is our first piece of
my
hate
God, I think
mail.
you made it.
Hopefully it won't be our last.
You've made it
We had a guy
now.
on Twitter after Reading and Leeds saying what a load of shite, but no, that was after Kendall.
Fuck that guy.
Maybe it's the same person.
Maybe.
Maybe he's following us around.
What's the sort of? Do you have people like come say to things to you after gigs? Like, are people
Yeah,
quite
usually
supportive?
usually it's a pretty good vibe.
People are very nice.
Yeah, people are really nice to our faces.
Lord only knows what they say behind our back.
So this is your 45th show of, is it 46, 47 date
It's our
tour?
46th festival this summer.
Okay, you must be pretty knackered by now.
Yeah.
yeah. Very ready to go home.
But like, does the adrenaline just keep you going when you're doing these kinds of shows?
Yeah.
Kind of. Well, like every time I go back home, I get into bed and then I just become ill straight away. So there must be some sort of adrenaline.
Yeah, your
pushing
body
me
keeps
on.
you going on like survival mode, so you can go without like certain things for a long time, and then as soon as you go back like to London, and everything just kicks you, and like you're just in bed for like 2 days straight, just like
No, but
black sweat. like.
I did black sweat. I can't say I've ever had black sweat before.
No, me neither.
But no, it's
Just
not.
you
It's
tell
usually
me.
nice for like 2 days, and then it becomes quite boring being at home.
Right, you are, yeah.
Just kind of got very used to just traveling all the time.
Yeah. I mean, the shows are pretty intense. I don't think I've ever seen you do a show, Charlie, and keep your shirt on.
He sweats
I
a
sweat
lot.
too much.
Not since 2020.
Yeah, I perspire heavily.
And
Talent.
this time around,
His only talent.
you crowd surfed at the end, and we're sort of singing while you were crowd surfing. Did stage dive, crowd surf. Has that ever gone wrong for you?
No, if I like touch wood, I can't be bothered to get up to touch it. But like, no, it hasn't gone wrong yet. I've been very fortunate with the strength below me.
Kind of waiting for like the needle to drop, and just one day, like, yep, Steam's broken both his legs.
I've accidentally like kicked people in the face and stuff like that, but no one's ever. But then like we had this.
Sprained his ankle on stage.
I sprained my
But
ankle
That's
on
not in the
stage.
crowd.
Yeah.
Where's the strongest crowd been? Where are the strongest arms in sort of Europe, do you think?
Poland.
Poland.
People of Poland are
We
strong.
played once in Poland.
Strong like
and
ox.
We already know
They're a heavy foundation to be above.
we did off festival. We were playing at like 4 p.m. Never played in Poland before, and straight away all these people were like, "Whoa!" Like,
Yeah, it was such a good gig. Poland was amazing.
And France, they're always pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, France is always good.
Okay.
Everywhere's always pretty good. Apart from no, everywhere's pretty good.
So you guys are part of this South London kind of punk scene with bands like Happy Meal Limited and Fat White Family have been around for a while. What do you think it is about that particular place in the country, that particular part of the city, that fosters the kind of music that you make?
I think the main thing is there are so many good independent venues in London, like especially like the Windmill, where like not only will you get like we got paid like 400 quid once for, you know, like the promoters are just amazing.
It's the only time we've ever got money as a band.
I think it's about being in the right place at the right time, though. You know, like not everyone's from South London. Like we got.
Like, I think it's pretty much just us.
Yeah, we're us and like Goat Girl are the only bands that are actually from South London, and like there's a lot of people from like North. Like our friends Sorry and stuff, they're from North London. Lice are from Bristol. They're like Idols, Lice, people like that. They're from Bristol. There are loads of great scenes. I think just venues like the Windmill maybe means that a lot of them play in South London all the time.
That's why we just like met. We like made friends with other people like doing the same thing.
There's been a lot of talk about those kinds of small venues in London sort of disappearing. I think they said that like 40% of them have gone in like the last 10 years or so. Have you, you know, you're from that sort of area. Have you noticed that? Has that had an impact on?
When we started off, like when we were 17, 3 years ago, like we would play like a lot of like just sort of every place we could do, like all the pubs and stuff like that. And I think but there's just no funding. When you go around Europe, there's funding because you get taxed on your gig, and then that goes back into circulating, like being.
Well, the pub where we started, the Queen's Head, like that's where we played our earlier shows, and that went like a year after we started, because like the owner sold it to, and it's now just like a gentrified gastropub.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
I think there just needs to be more funding from like the government, like into the music, because you know there never has been, apart from for the arts. Like,
well, I think there's also like nightlife in general.
Yeah,
the Windmill survives.
Yeah, the Windmill.
I think if they tried to close down the Windmill, I think there would be like.
Yeah.
I don't think it just would not happen in a million years.
Even the like residents who live in that estate have just given up.
Yeah. They've just accepted it for what it is.
Speaking of like of government funding and such, like songs like Visa Vulture are pretty politicized. It feels like more bands have been getting kind of political in the last couple of years, and that wasn't really a thing for a little while. Like that kind of political kind of songwriting went away. Do you think we're seeing more of that? Do you recognise that?
I think that like we get asked like in like, almost every interview we do, or like any review or whatever, it sort of points out that like we're political, but we didn't really ever like set about having our main agenda being political. It's just something that came quite naturally to the band. Like that song Visa Vulture, we wrote that I wrote the lyrics to that 3 years ago, and she was Home Secretary.
It's a song that sort of takes the piss out of Theresa May.
Yeah, but it's just supposed to be like I was really into television personalities,
right?
All about like satire, and I think like I just wanted to sort of like, I think we as a band want to have just like humour in the music as well.
Yeah.
And like we never wanted to write like a love song, so I wanted to write like the world's like worst love song.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
There's also a lyric where you talk about the NMA.
There is also a lyric where I talk about the NMA.
Talk about downloading songs so sincerely recommended to you by the New Musical Express.
Yeah, factual,
taking
true.
A piss, guys.
No,
taking a piss.
Turn the camera off.
No, I'm going off life experience.
Saying how important everybody reads it and everybody's impressionable by the NME.
Yeah.
See?
You heard it here first.
Yeah. Shame we're into it.
Have we just sold out?
So what are you doing after this? You're heading straight up to France, right?
No, we're gonna go home and run a bath.
Oh, okay, yeah, very well earned.
Lie in it for like fucking 2 weeks.
We're staying here tonight.
Oh, nice.
We're staying here.
I'm kind of slightly regretting now, considering it's been raining for about 8 hours.
I've been absolutely shitting it down.
I'm a bit scared to go back to my tent.
Yeah.
It's been
so,
I'm a little bit worried.
Yeah.
Are you good? What are you going to see tonight?
I don't actually
Alex
know.
Cameron?
Jesus and Mary Jane.
Oh, Alex Cameron's playing right now. So,
Thanks, guys.
Jesus and the Mary Chain we're gonna go and see later. I don't know. I actually need to look at who's playing this
on
festival.
Friday, so yeah.
Yeah, like parquet courts and stuff like that.
Yeah. All right. Last question. So you've been touring a lot, but you've also been working on the record, right?
Mm-hmm. We finished recording the record back in April at Rockfield Studio in Wales, and now it's all finally been finished, printed. Like the album cover's ready, all of that. It's been long struggle.
Really?
So because it's been a
Tell
while,
me the story.
we've been sorting out an album whilst doing 47
Yeah.
festivals. So
How has that been? Really intense, really heavy.
yeah, yeah. It's, been,
There's no-
it's just like you always got to have a phone, and then you got to get to a computer, and then you got to do a sound check, and then you come off sound check and got a cool person, like for the past like 6 weeks. So it's been pretty intense. But now it's it's coming out.
I'm pretty proud of it though.
Yeah?
Like, as a whole.
Yeah, we love it. It's our
Definitely been an
baby.
experience.
It's our baby. That's coming out next January.
Okay.
So early January.
January time. Look out for
Begin the year in a good way. Start
Okay.
fresh.
it. All right. Well, you've been watching enemy.com.
Hello.
They've been shame.
Thank you.
We'll
God
see you again.
bless. Jesus loves you.